In a world long forgotten by warmth, where the sky hung pale and frozen above endless fields of ice, silence had become the only sound left alive. The wind carried memories of what once was, whispering through broken pillars of frost that stood like cold tombstones beneath the dim, colorless heavens. Across this lifeless wasteland walked a young girl, small, fragile, wrapped in torn cloth barely fit for the bitter air. Each step she took sank deep into the snow, her breath rising before her in trembling white clouds. She had been walking alone for days, guided only by instinct and hope. A hope so small she barely believed it, yet still she moved forward. Then, through the quiet, she heard it, a faint crackle, like the sound of an ember clinging to life. She stopped. Her heart stumbled. She turned toward the sound. Half buried in the snow was a creature she had only heard of in ancient bedtime stories. A firebird, no larger than her two hands, its wings flickering like dying candlelight. Its glow was weak, fragile, and fading fast. The girl sank to her knees and with trembling fingers lifted the creature. The moment her skin touched it, a warm spark flared between them, soft but alive. A patch of snow melted beneath her feet. She was not too late. But from the distance, shapes began to form. Shadowy frost spirits rising from swirling ice and wind, drifting closer. They were guardians of the cold, creatures of silence and shadows, and they wanted the last flame extinguished forever. The girl clutched the tiny creature to her chest and pushed onward, shielding it beneath her cloak as frozen winds raged against her. The firebird trembled weakly, letting out a faint, broken chirp. She whispered, "Stay with me, please." But the spirits were closing in. She reached the edge of a high cliff, the world stretching below in a frozen valley of despair. The spirits surrounded her. There was nowhere left to run. The firebird's glow flickered and almost vanished. Tears welled in her eyes, and then she remembered the stories the elders once told. Stories of how a firebird could survive only if it shared its soul with one brave enough to carry its light. She looked at the dying creature in her hands. She pressed her forehead to its fading warmth, and softly she whispered, "It's okay. I'm ready." The firebird's body dissolved into swirling sparks of emberlight, flowing gently into her chest. Her breath caught as heat spread through her, lifting her feet from the snow. Her eyes opened, glowing gold. A wave of warm light burst outward,